Hey guys, so I'm in Kakadu. I just arrived at my first campground for the night. It's called Merle's Campground. It's for one person, it's $15 a night. You pretty much just drive in and find a camp spot, and whoever's running the park is meant to come and find you and charge you. I haven't been found yet, so we'll see how that goes. But prices I think about $38 for a family or $15 per person. So yeah, just drive in, find a spot, and we're pretty much just a bit of a dust bowl, but that's what we got. And I'm looking at the reviews on Wiki. Mosquitoes at night time, really bad, so do bring air guard. And apparently in the daytime, March flies. So far, so good. Alright, so I spent last night at Merle Campground. It's a perfect location if you want to do Cahill's Crossing and the Aberr Lookout at sunset. $15, like I said earlier, for one person or per adult. I think it's $38 for a family, which I think is two adults, 2 kids. Don't quote me on that. Again, yeah, you just drive in, find your own spot. The caretaker will come and find you. He comes around on a little push bike. He's an absolute awesome lad. Good for a bit of yarn. Bug spray, guys. The moment it hit dark, the mosquitoes were out in force. This morning they weren't too bad, but instead of them I had March flies, so just a heads up. But the plan now is to go look at some waterfalls. So I'm going to head towards Jim Falls, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Guys, just thought I'd give a bit of an update. I spent yesterday at Jim Falls, which is another bucket list item to tick off the list, which is awesome. I also stayed at the campground that's right next door to the entrance to it. Now, when you turn off the main highway to head towards Jim, it's about 50 k's of corrugation. Now, when I was there, it wasn't too bad, 'cause I think it's been recently graded. But I do recommend you let your tyres down, because you got about 50 k's corrugation. You'll get to your campground or the entrance to where you'll start to then drive to Jim Falls. There's about another 6 or 7 k's of a four-wheel drive track to get to the falls itself, or the car park of the falls. It's an easy track to drive, but it's only about 20 to 30 k's an hour. It's a real slow track. And then from the car park to actual Jim Falls itself, it's about a 20-minute walk. Do it in sand shoes. I did it in thongs, and there's a lot of rock hopping. So do it in sand shoes, follow the arrows, and then enjoy the falls itself. So, and the campground, it's $15 a night per person. It could be cheaper if you're a family, but for me it was $15. And again, find your own spot, and the caretaker will come around and find you. So yeah, that's the update. Now when you have those oh shit moments, well today's that day for me. I've got 0 kilometers to go on my predicted drive till empty. I've got empty on my gauge, I've got my fuel light on, I've driven past 2 servos that are closed, I've driven 30 kilometers with this light on and the reading saying 0, and I've also got about 30 kilometers to go to the next servo. And I don't even know if that bloody servo is going to be open. Shit. That's all for this week's video. If you like what you saw, make sure you tune in next week. I head across to Edith Falls, I catch up with some old friends, I make some new friends, I camp at one of the most amazing free camps around. I then head into Catherine Springs for a quick dip before pushing on south to Devil's Marbles. If you are liking these videos, please make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We'll see you guys next week.